Hello everyone. So today we're going to find the area of a triangle in a coordinate grid. And so the first thing you want to do is plot the ordered pairs. And so in this example it says the coordinates of the triangle ABC are A, which is given by -6, 4, B, which is given by 6, 7, and then C, which is given by 4, -2. And then it also says the height of the triangle travels from point C to point D, which is given by 2, 6. And so here I just want to plot my points. So I have that my point A is given by -6, 4. And so note that this is your x and this is your y-axis. And that the -6 is the x value. So the first value in your coordinate pair is always the x value. And then the second value in your coordinate pair is the y. And so I'm going to go over to -6 on the x-axis and then up 4 for the y. And so that's my point here. Oops. That's my point here, which is point A. And so now I'm going to do point B, which is 6, 7. So I'm going to go over to 6 on my x-axis, go up 7 here, and this is B. And then C is 4, -2, so go over to 4 on the x-axis, and then go down 2, and then this is C. Okay, and so this is the triangle that forms. Okay, and so we also have our point D, which is given at 2, 6. And this is our point D. And so it says that from C to D, that line is the height of the triangle. So I'm going to just label it here with a red. And this gives me the height, or the h of the triangle. And then it says that the base of the triangle is given by AB. So the thing that I just highlighted in purple is the base of my triangle. So this is the base. Okay, so I want to now use the distance formula to find the length of the height, and then use the distance formula to find the length of the base. And then from there, I can use the area of a triangle formula to find the area of the triangle. So now what I want to do to find the length of the height is just label my coordinates C and D with x1, y1, x2, y2. And then plug into the distance formula. So D is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay, and so I have that CD is equal to the square root of x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is 4, squared, plus y2, which is 6, minus y1, which is -2, squared. And so this gives me the square root of 2 minus 4, which is -2 squared, plus 8 squared, which is equal to the square root of 4 plus 64, which is equal to the square root of 68. Okay, so basically again, you plug the points into the distance formula and then use PEMDAS to simplify. So that's why I simplified what was inside of the parentheses first, because P for parentheses, then E for exponents, so that's why you want to square the -2 and the 8. And then from there you want to add those numbers together and make sure that you don't forget that this is the square root of all of these things. So make sure that you don't forget to take the square root of everything. Okay, and so now to find the length of the base AB, I'm going to use the distance formula again. So this is the square root. And so now I want to label my points x1, y1, x2, y2 with a and b. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. And so my my x2 is 6 minus my x1, which is negative 6 squared, plus y2, which is 7, minus y1, which is 4 squared. Simplifying what's inside of the parentheses now, I get that this is 6 minus negative 6, which is 12 squared, plus 3 squared, which is equal to 12 squared is 144, plus 9, which is equal to the square root of 153. Okay, and so now you want to use the formula for the area of a triangle to find the area. So the area is equal to 1/2 the base times the height. And so I know that my base is the square root of 153 times the height, which is the square root of the square root of 68. And so using a calculator, you can finish up this problem by just finding the square root of 153 and the square root of 68 and multiplying that by 1/2.